Looking to throw. It's back. Fires it to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
The Canes looking to keep this drive moving. And looking to throw now on first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. He shrinks the tackle. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Grab behind the line. It's Fletcher. Fights through the tackler. Juked one tackler and picks up first down yardage.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Pass is caught. It's a strong stiff arm. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. Looking to throw. It's Beck. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite it.
Finds room at the 30. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
That's caught. It's Wilson. They moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. Deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. But check out the stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So second down after the incompletion. And he'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Ball. They bring it down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
To me, it looked like that receiver maybe tipped his hand on this out route. The corner does a nice job of breaking on the ball. The receiver needs to be sharper on those if you want to have any success against this secondary.
The pass rush closing in. Wrapped down the middle. It's Brown. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Gators with first and 10 here. He's running out of time here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew it. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses it.
And the Gators will line up here on first down and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Joseph. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Miami offense is back on the field. That costly red zone interception last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Nice grab. It's Fletcher. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in his game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
It's a short completion to the big tight end.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. To the air. It's back. And the pass is batted down, broken up on 4th down. What a play.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Grab near the sticks. It's wide grab. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Gators. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Joseph. Tackled at the 13, not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Miami offense back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Great recognition and discipline here by this defense on that touch pass. You know, these touch passes can be a real test on that defense, and they passed this test with flying colors, blowing that play up.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Let's Defensive fly out of the wideout. It's knocked away. Incomplete. Fourth down now.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks.
It's a fake. The up man has it. Running through the tackle. Throws out the stiff arm. Breaks into the clear. Past the 50. Across the 40. The 30. At the 20. And the head coach's gamble there pays off. They do get the first down.
Hey, snapping to an offset player like that is much harder than it looks. And to put it exactly where it needed to be, that was perfect.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The Hurricanes begin a new series here. 1st and 10. Dropping back. It's back. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Miami. Well, Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. And he stopped. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
See if he can make something happen with the return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. On the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. And he's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. Looking downfield. It's Lagway. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
The Gators come to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's still the Vance. Touchdown, Florida. Way too much speed in that play. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral it.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Getting set. Here's second down. Scanning the field. It's Beck. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. The quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Looking to throw yet again. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. Second touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
Extra point try coming now. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. To throw, it's Lagway. Zips it down the middle. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The Gators will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking to throw it on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Pulls it in. It's Wilson. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Looking for 6. He makes the catch. Touchdown. Gators. Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. PAT is good, so it's a 2-touchdown lead, 35-21. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Looking to pass. It's back. Quick throw to his receiver. What a catch! They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Chris, this guy is having a career day, and we're only in the first half. 2 touchdowns. Here's a great conversion. This guy right now is playing in a zone.
Looking for the wideout. Pop over the middle. It's Daniels. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how...
Touchdown, Canes. Still no answer for this offense.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
And the extra point is missed. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Bringing it out. It's Ball. And ball spotted at the 17. Would have been better off just taking a knee. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Boy, this defense looks like they are confused, and they should be. This wide receiver is putting on a clinic here in the first half. He sees blood in the water right now, and he's got over 100 yards in the first half already.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. The Gators looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Extending the play now. Powering through the defender. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talk about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Looks like one more play here before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a man deep down the middle. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. And so the first half comes to a close. We'll take a break here in the booth and head over to our halftime show. The Gators will kick this away to start the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. Lets it fly to the wideout. That is broken up and incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Back to pass. It's Beck. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Urgency now to the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Throwing off play action. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. And the Canes come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it again. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. It gets your hands a little shaky.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Another interception. Wow, that's his fourth time.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings or formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
He's going to take off. In the clear at the 25. Heads out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. He's been shredding this defense with his scrambles today. The Gators looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Touchdown, Gators. They are pouring it on now. Well, the energy really building, Michael, but they're not careful. This could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Joseph. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. First job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
You talk about a memorable game for a wide receiver. This guy continues to show why he's one of the best in the country. Already 3 touchdowns on the day, and now just tacking on more yardage and a first down.
Looking to pass. It's back. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. First down. Looking to throw the football. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Oh, he's bringing it back. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Florida. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Bringing it out, it's Joseph. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. And looking to throw now on first down. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. And he's wrapped up after a solid...